Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We want to bring others with us. So let's get it popping. Let's get it cracking, like, and let's talk about Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams tells Rob Shutter that, basically she feels so much anxiety, so much impatience, so much just misery being in New York. New York reminds her of Kevin Hunter and their bad relationship and the bad split from Kevin Hunter. And basically she wants to move to LA. She wants to move to California because everything in New York reminds her of Kevin Hunter. She even have the studio that's in New York that has the locks changed and everything like that, and she has security on deck, at the studio because she's in fear that Kevin might come there and see her, or Kevin might just walk in. So basically, she's on edge when she's at her show in New York, and she wants to move to California. She wants to move to LA. She wants to move her show to LA. She wants to put Kevin Hunter behind her. And one of the ways that she thinks that she can put Kevin Hunter behind her is moving to LA. Yes, that's a good thing. She's trying her best to never go back to Kevin Hunter. But she's saying every time that she's in New York, it reminds her of her relationship, her marriage with Kevin Hunter, and everything that went wrong. So basically, she's working on moving her show to LA because she just wants to put New York behind her. She loves New York. She loves New Jersey, but it's also associated with Kevin and everything that went wrong with Kevin, and Kevin dealing with all the executives. And on top of that, she wants to be in control of her own business. And she said that she just wants to move away. She just wants to move away. She just wants to move Kevin out of her mind, out of her life. And this is what she tells Rob. And Rob tells everybody, Shutter, on his podcast, that Wendy Williams wants to move her show to LA. I was like, OMG. So that means it seems like Wendy Williams feel very confident that she is going to get a new contract in 2020, but she wants to move to California. So is the executives going to let Wendy Williams move to California and do her show in LA? She said that she will be more happy there and more peace of mind there, and she feels more protected, far away from Kevin Hunter and the memories of what happened in the past 2 years with Kevin Hunter and Sharina Hudson and Avion Foster and just the baby coming through, So she wants to leave, and you can't blame her, but order for her to actually really get over Kevin, she has to get over him in her mind. Putting distance between them and feeling safe is good too as well. And having a fresh start, because sometimes you need that. But in all actuality, you have to move on from that person in your mind, your body, your heart, and your spirit. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, you'll never go back to them because they crossed the line, and there's no love there anymore. But I think that Wendy Williams wants to move to LA too as well, just so Kevin Hunter can't get to her quick, fast, in a hurry, or be outside her studio, be outside her house, that he would really have to travel. But Kevin Hunter got money, he can go to LA, but he would be more inclined to stay away because he knows everybody in New York. He knows the producers, he knows the staff members, he knows where the studio's at. He used to have the code to get into the studio, but right now he doesn't have the code. And Wendy did change the code to get into the studio, and she does still have security on set when she does film in New York. But it seems like she's in fear a little bit too as well. But also there might be a better opportunity in LA. And plus she got a Hollywood star. She got the Hollywood Walk of Fame star, you know what I'm saying? And California and LA. So she really wants to move her show to LA and put Kevin behind her and just have a fresh start and deal with fresh new people, where she's actually in control of her career. Because she also did mention to Rob Slutter that Kevin Hunter was in control of everything. He was in control of her contracts, he was in control of her business, he was in control of her career. She had no idea what was going on. He just kept her in the house, allegedly intoxicated, and basically she only came out to do promotion, she only came out to do a show, and she was back at home. She didn't have a cell phone. She was trapped in the house, she was trapped in the closet, she was trapped in the house. And now I think she'll feel more free in LA. She'll feel more free in California too as well. And it makes you wonder, makes you think, okay, one of the reasons why she did meet up with, Kris Jenner is because She wants a show in LA too, number one. And then on top of that, why not have the Kardashians on your show? And why not make some business deals with the Kardashian if Wendy Williams think that is something she can do too as well? And then on top of that, when Wendy Williams was in LA, when she was in California, basically, she went to Gay Pride. She chilled with Black China. She chilled with a bunch of different people. She met Mark Tumblin over there. She met the young little boo thing over there in California too as well, or in LA. And she also had some business meetings because there's also pictures of Wendy Williams out there chilling, having a good time in California and having fun. So we're going to see what happens with this situation. But Wendy Williams is ready to go. She's ready to leave. She's ready to pack her bags. She's ready to move on. She's ready to just start differently. And sometimes people need distance. They need to erase bad memories until they can erase them from their mind and erase the hurt and the feelings that they had basically been going through since she was in the relationship with Kevin Hunter. So I think this is a good move for Wendy Williams. I don't know about her staff. Are they going to be able to move to California? So it seems like Wendy Williams must really going to get that contract renewed for 2020 and for her show, but she wants to move her show to LA. She wants to leave. She wants to bounce. She wants to go. She wants to be gone. She wants to put New Jersey and New York behind her, even though she says she had a lot of beautiful years in New York and New Jersey, but she's ready to start different. And to start different, she wants to start on her own solid ground without Kevin Hunter doing any business deals for her or any contracts that are still pending, or she still have obligations to be done with, and start fresh with her knowing every and anything. She's taking control of her life. So we give you props for that, Wendy. It's going to take Wendy Williams some time to heal, because you just don't get over 22 years of marriage. But at one point in time when you're in a marriage and it's over, it hurts, but you have to move on. You got to keep going. You got to let go. And sometimes people do many different things to get over their relationship with the person. They might date other people. They may go out. They may have fun. They may have, do things very differently, might show their face all the time, just try to enjoy life without that person, because basically Wendy Williams has to live a different life without Kevin Hunter. She's starting all over again. She's starting fresh without someone that's been in her life for 22, 24, 25 years, and she has to start fresh, and she has to erase him from her life, as far as being in love with him, being her husband, being and being in a relationship with him and trusting him and everything else like that. So she has to start fresh. She has to gain her independence, because she hasn't had her independence in a long time, because that's why Wendy Williams says that she was a show pony, because Kevin Hunter will only take her out when she needed to sign contracts, when she had obligations, and she'll be back in the house. And we also know that Wendy Williams, when she first, broke up with Kevin Hunter, she was like, you know what? I want to talk to some of my friends that I haven't talked to in so long. They disappeared out of my life because I was with Kevin Hunter. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any girlfriends. I didn't talk to people. I just stayed in the house. I was a wife. I was a mom. And I was a TV host. And that's all I did. And now she was talking about, she was calling all her old friends and basically going out to have coffee with them. We seen her chilling with DJ Booth, having fun with him. And she was even hanging with Black China. When people came on her show, she wanted to hang out with them and be friends with them, because she has lost that type of relationship with other humans outside of Kevin, Senior and Kevin Jr. Basically, I don't even know if Wendy Williams was even talking to her parents, doing this 22 something years. She did have a good relationship with them in the beginning, but I don't know if Kevin Hunter even entered her relationship with her parents, where she put her parents on hold. We know that she put her sister on hold for a little bit until, she decided to leave Kevin publicly and tell the world what was going on with her business, and going into a sober house and things like that. So she had to develop all these relationships. So you're talking about someone that was locked up in a cage for a long time. Even though we seen him on TV, she was locked up in a cage, and now she's free. It seems like she's enjoying herself. She's having a good time, but deep inside, she's still hurting. She's still ashamed. She's still embarrassed. She still feels lost of what Kevin did to her, and how he just made her look like she's not that strong and she's not that powerful. And right now, she's trying to let us know that she's still strong. She's still powerful. She's taking over her business. She's taking over everything in her life right now. She's going to depend solely on herself and the people that she hires around her. But she's also going to have her sister checking each and everything too as well. But she is gaining a new life. This is a new life. And with her new life, she wants to move to LA, and she wants to move her show to LA. So what do you guys think about this situation? Peace, I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building. We wish you much luck, Wendy Williams. Because damn, that shit hurts. Whew. And that's something you just don't get over 22 years. But when you fed up and you tired, it's over. It's done. I'm going to start. And then, I'm going to start a new life. I'm going to move on. And if a lot of us had money when we was in bad relationships, sometimes we would have moved to another city, another state. We would have moved to another country. But Wendy Williams is out here, baby, and she's ready to go. And she's ready to do things differently. And basically, she wants to run her business. And she wants to run it in LA. And she doesn't want to be in New York right now. She doesn't want Kevin Hunter to reach out and touch her, as quickly as he can in New York. So part of me feels like Wendy Williams is still in fear of Kevin Hunter. And then after Kevin Hunter and Kevin Hunter Jr. having that altercation, it gotta be real for her that this man can actually be a danger. And who knows if Kevin Hunter is coming out with a book? Who knows if Kevin Hunter is blackmailing Wendy Williams on some things that happened in their marriage, over 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. It's popping because, Kevin ain't stopped. He's still sending stories out to the blogs. And that's a form of harassment in so many different words. Especially if the person accused you of mentally and physically abusing her. Even Kevin Hunter's mother accused Kevin Hunter of abusing Wendy Williams. Well, we would have to say the abuse with Kevin Hunter is allegedly. You know what I mean? Because we don't have the proof. But the proof is in the pudding. Look at Wendy Williams' behavior. She was like locked up like a lab rat, locked up in a cage. And once they let her free, she just went wild. And not wild in a bad way. Just walking the streets, enjoying the fresh air. Involving with people, getting to the cabs and talking to regular folks. Having a personal relationship with people outside of Kevin Hunter, outside of her studio. And now we hear that the people at the studio that Wendy Williams works at, they're so happy that she's single, that they're happy, like her mood change, is a comfortable environment to work at because, a couple of months ago, the people that was at the studio working with Wendy Williams were saying that Kevin Hunter was threatening them and telling them if they say this, if they say that, do that, he's going to find out who's the culprit, who's telling the story to the media that him and Wendy Williams was having problems, and that went viral for a minute. So it is what it is. But she wants to move, baby. She wants to put the past behind her and move on. Peace and out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples.